to another episode of This Is the Police. This is episode 2. I'm Dan and this is Yasmin, otherwise known as Gamer Bitch 5000.
No.
Yeah.
That's just gross.
We're going to carry on. Over to you. What were we on? Day 3.
Yeah, day 3.
Should we read the papers? Freeburg Tribune. Construction of cinema museum postponed again.
The weird thing about those though is that they don't actually seem to have any...
You wait. The Golden Bird. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date, and the fact Freeburg's #1 paper, legendary singers Gennaro Crespo, comes to Freeburg.
It's also just...
Gennaro.
No.
What?
You said singers. Whatever.
I don't like her. Oh,
Oh.
that's good.
We haven't met Birch before, have we?
He's a shift Aya. So this is... Oh.
Got some terrible heartburn this morning. Might be better if I go home and lie down.
Heartburn? For heartburn?
Heartburn is horrible though. Have you had it before?
Tell me what it's like. You've had it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Tell us the story.
Well, I didn't know I had it. It sounds like you've got... It feels like you've got something stuck and it's just like on fire.
So, are you going to let Mosa come in because he's got heartburn?
Well, but I don't feel like a detective should have a day off for that. Like,
Well, it's up to you. Come on.
if you work in a restaurant, fair enough.
Makes a choice.
But then if he doesn't get... It might get worse. Yes, but come tomorrow. I've got tickets to go watch the filming of a TV show. I always want to be on TV. No. You can't? What sort of request is it? Why is there so many?
Quick.
I've got some terrible heartburn.
Oh, so, okay. Oh, you've also
No,
got
they're
stripes to
allowed.
award, so just to let you know, you can save them. Basically, if you give them stripes, it means they've got more experience, and it gives them more experience. So, like, he would be in... Stovall is, like, more in charge of Vandal, I guess.
He's, like, the main man.
But he's quite good, because he's 400. Like...
So does he really need them?
No, that's what it gives you more stars, as well as...
So
like,
he's the only one who's
if
got
you
it.
gave him, Vandal, a stripe, he might go from 160 to 200. I don't know. He'd go up
But he's the only person who's got a stripe.
at the moment.
Okay.
You can also give it to your detectives.
Let's see
But
what
you,
they
you can also save it till after.
Can have a look at what they say.
Oh, you can't right now. You just got
Oh.
to start the day. You got to
Okay.
get on with the game.
Sorry.
We're also not in full view, so I'm really sorry for those of you that noticed that. How annoying.
Choose
Sorry.
a song to play.
You can choose a song or you cannot. It will be killer in your ears. But it's up to you. If not, just go to the map.
Yeah, that's
Oh, we're going to have a work day.
What do you mean?
Well, no, that's it.
11 in progress.
So many people.
Oh, it's still loud.
Oh, whoops. Right, click
St
on it.
John's Cathedral, vandalism. We received a frightened call from the local cathedral this morning. The abbot discovered someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols and some have been broken into pieces. It seems there are even marks from a shovel.
Grave diggers.
But the abbot would say no more. Okay, yeah, that makes... Why would the abbot say no more on that? Okay. Carry on. Bearing in mind you're 2 men down.
Yeah. What, so when can I use this SWAT team that won't let
Just
me?
get on with it. The game will tell you as you go along. It won't actually because I turned those off. I'll tell you as you go along. It's on big ones.
I feel like I'm going to send her. And then him. Because they're not there anymore. So they're just detectiving.
So you
it
still
out.
you still felt you needed 2. You got
Can
3.
I only send 1?
Yeah.
Oh. Didn't
11
realise
in
that.
progress.
Vandalism.
There's a lot of vandalism going on. Business Harley Jones, looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive logans on his new car. Why does that require... Why can I have 3 for that? So what are they going to do? Should we just send the 1? I feel like that he can do that on his own.
Go for it.
Go for it.
That's such a killer in my ear.
It's not a nice noise, is it?
Oh.
First, we can pick a song in between.
No, you just have to... what does 3... Click on... What does that mean? Click on it. Oh, that's just...
That's my personnel.
Oh, you can also... Because someone died, click on labour market. I forgot about this. Because someone died, Price
can
died,
hire-
you can hire someone else.
Oh. Does it
so-
cost me?
No, you can hire someone else.
Oh. Oh, wow.
You got... Oh, you can hire 2 people, because 2 people died?
Maybe. Oh, I can. No, I can.
Oh,
hire
one's a
3
detective.
people.
No, one's a detective and one must be a cop. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know.
2 cop slots.
Get hiring.
Right. Well, I was
Look
gonna
at
get him.
Oh my god, what's his name? Chauncey.
Who's he?
Newbury.
Oh, I need to find out who needs him more though. Do I not, or should I just? Cause I can swap them around, can't
It's
I?
up to you. It's your Jack Boyd. Hello, Jack Boyd.
Might get 1 policeman. We'll put them on shift. Ooh,
They're all pretty much the same.
yeah. I'm gonna get her.
Lisa Simpson.
Call her.
Who are you going to give it to?
Me, because they're all off sick.
Shift 8, fine.
So
I
does
think
she
she
come-
starts tomorrow.
Crap.
Or the day after, actually. 'Cause it'll be
Eli?
shift eight.
We're just gonna go for him as well. They've got 3 detectives on the other team, and they've only got 2 on this one, so we're gonna hire them for shift A also. Now I've got 1 more person. Should probably check
We're
on
going to
what's going on.
save
211 complete.
Oh,
the report on vandalism.
1210 in progress.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. That's what we like to see. A bit of experience come up.
Nice.
Robbins, well done. Grant, not so bad. Suspicious
that.
individual at Eddie's Burgers. A waitress named Mila was that Mila or Mila?
That's
Reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she'd seen on television this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. I feel like that's a hoax.
yeah, but who do I send? Because I haven't got that many people.
Well, just send one maybe.
Should I send him? Him. You can do
Van
it,
Dahl. It's like Roald Dahl, but not.
But yeah, just not.
Drinking. Oh, offender escaped. Samadi, you deserve
That means
that.
Saturday, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, Sunday.
no.
Sunday.
So you're on 2,004. That's how much
No,
Jack
it's
Boyd
Saturday.
has at the moment. You need to get to 500,000.
So how do I earn my money?
You'll see. Suspicious individual. The waitress has mistaken retired officer Frank Nero for the fugitive in question. So that was a write-off, and that was a waste
And you
of
did
time.
say that.
Hmm?
You called that out.
Yeah. Also, if you think it's a write-off, you can not send anyone,
Yeah.
but there is a chance that it's not a write-off. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get off the can. Meantime, the line outside the club is stretching around the block. We need someone outside who can tell the cool guys from the punks. So you're basically hiring a bouncer. Oh, go on, send Roy. I think the stars will determine how well they do, but I could be wrong.
So, I don't feel like I'm gonna send. Should I send her? Because that was a bit pathetic, isn't it? But I don't want to send.
You're
anyone.
Jack Boyd.
Just trying to discuss my.
Just go for it, and I'll comment, make horrible noises about what you choose either way. How about that? So he's gone for the day, I guess.
She.
I meant she. Grant.
Look.
We got to start using their names because I can't even tell if they're male or female.
1111.
Drug sales. Christopher G. Sand.
Oh.
An anonymous call just came in. A clown carrying balloons at their skating rink is selling crack to teenagers.
We're gonna send two big boys in because crack's quite serious.
Crack cocaine. Don't do it, kids.
411 in progress.
Sorry, Chief, but I quit. In one night I pulled more cash in there than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I just wasn't cut out to be a cop.
So she's just quit.
What a bitch. Grant is gone. You've also got... Ooh! Thanks for your help, Mr. Boyd. Whoa! That's nice. You were asking how you made money. That's how. Suicide in Fleet Street. Over to you, I guess. I'm going to need to save my voice a bit. You got to read it out loud, honey.
A naked man carrying a canister. I was trying to take it in. Bloody hell. Naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favourite chewing gum becomes popular again. What the fuck does that mean?
Sunday's going. And Roy's
Saturday.
going. Maybe Sunday.
I don't want to send him. I feel like he needs to be there.
I guess you need to hire someone else because Grant
Grant's
died.
gone.
No, she left. What a bitch.
I can't believe that.
So you can hire 2 more people.
Ooh, we're going to get for him.
You fancy him, don't you? I just heard
What,
the way
with
you
a
went,
surname
"Ooh."
Megadopoulos? No, it's because look.
Mega dongalus.
I hate you. We need to get some more people back on the market. Did you see how many we've already...
Oh, that kind of... does that mean the end of the day? No, it doesn't.
Looks like we have a situation here.
As police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for the kids. Take the clown onto the ice and round up any witnesses. Carefully watch the clown from the stands or cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer.
I like the sound of that one.
Okay, go on then.
Oh, what were you
Be a
gonna
streaker.
do?
I was just thinking of streaker. But go for it. It was your first one, so...
1111.
Oh my god. Offender caught, officers unharmed, +10 to Robbins and Vandal.
Told you.
Yeah, alright. That's
411.
why you're Jack Boyd. Suicide threat. Offender escaped. I bet you Roy tripped Sunday up.
Saturday.
And the offender escaped. End the day then, 9 o'clock, time to go in. That's a long day, so like 6 till 9, I think.
Is it?
Something like that.
She's a write-off.
Yeah, end the day.
Beasley.
Bye, Beasley. Checkpoint, day 4. Oh, I thought it'd be a story.
Nope.
Freeburg Tribune. Feminist organisation denied official registration. That's kind of like a rhyme. Golden Bird. Robs Pierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. And the fact
Is that a
Freeburg's... yeah, Robespierre. Robespierre. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Okay.
Go to work.
Start the shitty... Oh, you're not starting the shitty banger.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
We haven't heard of his wife.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either, but according to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, regales them with pastries, and never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shots. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene, or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. But Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all 3 of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blame the husband for making their daughter unhappy. But now Sally, Laura's mother, well, we sort of have a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be her son. I hear he's 30 years old. Of all the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally figures this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman, but he'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's gonna track down Laura and try to reason with her, and we'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid, which of course means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose Sally as an ally. So for the moment, I had to swallow my pride.
Hello.
Mrs. Markham, this is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. Have you found anything? An address, phone number? Have you spoken to her?
Don't worry, Jack. I've narrowed the range to 2 suspects, or whatever you like to say at your police building.
At my police building, we find people faster than a funny old woman chirping on the phone with my wife's girlfriends.
Oh, you're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They'd give us straight odds on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book club, argue with the girls about Byron, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you have nothing, Jack. You don't even have a hobby. You got no passion. It's why Laura left you.
Let's not go back into that, Sally. Find my wife, and we can discuss my hobbies later. I'm waiting for your call, and my patience is running thin. Laura, if you've stopped loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect the impossible from you. Just don't let me die out here, okay?
Ooh. So, not a very happy relationship. I was up all night reading an exciting detective story called The Last Temptation of Neptune, but I didn't have time to get to the ending. I'm almost certain that the killer was the salesman's ghost, but I can't rest until I know for sure. Can I go home and finish reading the book?
No.
Okay. 2 stripes to give out. Anyone impressed you? No.
No.
Okay, let's start the day.
I'm afraid not. We don't want a song.
It'll just destroy our ears, won't it? Oh, you start at 10. 10 to 9.
12 in progress.
City Hall. A member of the city's cleaning crew saw an elderly man approaching some expensive cars in the parking lot carrying a long iron rod. The whole street could hear him shouting, "Bastards! Thieves! Bloodsuckers!" Who you send him?
Why has he got an A?
Alcoholic. I think that means. Which means some days he'll come in more tired than others. Like he'll lose his green
Quickly.
lines faster. Yeah.
Ooh.
Homicide. Black activist Ronnie Moore was found shot outside his home. So you need an investigator, a detective, to lead it, and others to follow if you want him to. Like, so she'll lead. Mole will follow. Will lead.
And then DeBrito can
Yeah.
First one leading, he can follow. Wow, you can have loads on the case.
But if you have more than one.
Yeah. Right.
City Hall. A racist gang has recently made some trouble in the city. They're capturing black townspeople and beating them to death. They recently sent a message to a local radio station promising to kill all the black doctors, firemen and police. We don't need any more dead police, especially not mere months before the election. The racists are gaining more and more followers, and even some of our citizens support them. You have to fire all your black employees over the next 2 days due to mounting racial tensions.
How does that help? Okie dokie.
I think you get fined if you don't. I don't think you can do it now. You have to do it like...
In between days.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Maybe.
113 feet in
Setting more
progress.
in on it. Carjacking.
Maybe they are.
A gas station surveillance camera recorded a car that's on the stolen vehicles list.
What are you thinking?
Sometimes they can get a bit... These carjackers.
What does that mean?
Like, a bit... feisty.
Feisty.
So... I don't feel like you can send Birch for anything unless you send 2 people and then Birch.
Well, why don't you... You could do that. Give it a go.
Yeah, they're almost home, aren't they?
But it's just shit. Give him a go.
There we go.
There you go,
Not like we
Birch.
should get...
Actually, it's not even Birch, it's Birch
Junior.
Got 2 left in case some other emergency
They're coming back there, aren't they?
12.
Report destruction of property off.
Wow.
They're really... Well, she's being fired tonight anyway, isn't she? The homicide investigation has started. So, basically, when this happens, you've got clues from various witnesses who say stuff, and you've got a sequence of events, and you've got the starting of the sequence, which is right here, and the ending of the sequence, which is right here. And as time goes on, you get more frames, which could or could not be what happened. And you've got to put the
Okay.
frames in the right place, and when you do, you build up the picture and you solve the case. So, Mr. Graham. Eric Graham, a drunk witness. They drove by in a sedan and they shot like a machine gun. I didn't see much. Mr. Clayton, the neighbour.
I only heard a few muffled shots.
Mr. Carr,
Oh my god.
another neighbour. He got what he deserved. He's been causing trouble for a long time. And recently there's been lots of cursing and carry on. Ms. Cobb, a
Stacey
witness.
Cobb.
Stacey. Go on then, Stacey.
I don't remember. No, I don't remember the car, and the neighbourhood was quiet. I never heard any shots.
Mr. Carpenter, Daryl Carpenter, a neighbour. The police these days don't do. The police these days don't do nothing. I almost died myself. I don't even know what accent it is. I went to buy some medicine and was nearly hit by some idiot's car.
That's not very helpful.
None of those. Like, one saying it's a machine gun, one saying it's shots, one saying it's
One's just being
Cursing.
an asshole.
one never heard any shots, and someone. Well, there's nothing we can do about it now.
Mhm.
Now we wait for the next sort of trouble in Freeburg. It's quite a nice looking city, isn't it?
Quite glad we're waiting there because
1210 in progress.
In the park.
We've got a situation here.
Okay, the driver is nowhere to be seen. Wait at a safe distance for the driver to appear. Search the car or interview any potential eyewitnesses.
they always die.
And they're always useless.
Like, how could he die?
He just did. He probably shot himself. He probably like came to work drunk, brought out his pistol and shot himself in the fucking leg. Suspicious individual. Corey... Is that Corey? Corey Ramsey, mother of several children, has
Go. Carry on.
Yeah. Has expressed her concerns about a suspicious man wearing bifocals seated on a bench beside a playground. He's been watching the children for over an hour and has taken several photographs of them. That's dodgy to
Gross.
say the least.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do from now
Train
on.
someone up. Someone good, someone
yeah,
not so
someone
good.
good, someone not so good. So, but the thing is, I thought for him two, them
Yancey
three,
and Asano.
would be okay. Apparently not. Birch is dead.
What happened to our team? Wasn't there the team of Asano and Austin? They were the he-she team because we couldn't... Or was it Tobasaki? Who was the he-she team?
It was definitely Austin, but then Austin. No, I got.
1210 complete.
Dragon's Lair Club. Mr. Boyd, I'm opening Freeburg's first martial arts club, and for my first exhibition, I want to hold a sparring match where one of my students takes on your toughest cop. After the fight, I'll teach your man a few tricks, something that will help him out on the street.
That's the
Coachy.
toughest cop.
See it, Coachy. Coachy, like coach. That's where you got it from, isn't
No.
it? Can you hire more people?
We've already hired. Oh.
It's changed. It's updated. You can hire 2 more cops.
No, it hasn't changed. They've just updated it so we've got the people that we've already got here. There's like no one.
You gonna get anyone?
We get him instead of Birch.
Silvio
Could be.
Mealy or Mail. Mealy?
Because we don't really need anyone else, do we? All these people back.
Officer, offender call, officers unharmed.
That's a good
Yancey
plan,
and
isn't
Asano. Yes, the Yansano team. Oh. Open investigation. So, you got 3 frames to pick. Someone with a silencer, a drug store, and a car. That's not much to go on.
Yeah, no, it's not really anything that fits in, is it? Do you kind
So
of need to wait for a lot of them, do you? Or do you
No,
do I have
well,
to pick?
you only need 3 to work, so it could be those 3, but I don't see how. You could give it a go. I mean, the car could have pulled up as he was coming out of his house. And,
Or does he go to the drugstore first?
and then the car
And then
pulled
the
up,
car pulls up.
and then someone shot him. No. No.
It's in the same order as it was.
What about if the car was waiting for him to go to the drugstore and then they shot him? No.
So we'll leave them where they are for now. It's like a puzzle.
It is.
Well, it is a puzzle, isn't it? So
It's an investigation. Mr.
311A
Boyd.
in progress.
Kevin's throat bar.
Nice.
A bartender reports that a couple of dancers started fighting over tips and a catfight broke out right on stage.
Love how you need 3 officers to
Stop a
stop
catfight.
Go on, yeah, she can handle it on her own. She's purdy. She's a
reckon?
big burly girl. She can do it. Looks like a potato. Nice. She's got this.
311A in
Octopus
progress.
Restaurant. A bartender reported that a fight had broken out between a patron and the bar's bouncer. The man, apparently drunk, had climbed onto the stage while a local singer was performing and tried to sing a duet with her. That doesn't sound like how a fight would start.
It's a crime in progress, though.
Also,
So it comes up
who
like.
started it? He's just wanted to start singing. Does that mean the singer started fighting first, or
Do I need to send a big guy and a little?
I don't know? Except you could probably just send one person, or well, the option is 1 or 2 people. Tasubaki. Oh, this is the he/she team. Or maybe
No,
it
it's
was
not.
Austin.
That's the.
No, it was Austin. Send the he/she team. And if Austin dies, one
We'll
less
blame
person.
you.
One less person to fire.
Oh yeah. He's got to go anyway, hasn't he?
I think that's the chief. I just about nailed the Jap
110.
a couple of times, but he was too fast for me and won on points. I don't really understand all their rules, so I can't keep track of the points very well. but he was alright. He even showed me a few tricks after the match. I got carried away after a little and pulled my back. Think I can have the day off? She got, how many points? 110. So that means for the rest of the day she's not going to be in, but she's going to be really good tomorrow.
Oh.
And she also didn't earn us any money.
Officer on scene. Looks like we
On the
have a
stage are
situation.
2 strippers going at it, and it's gone beyond arguing to a full-on catfight. The bouncer is fast asleep, clearly too wasted to handle the situation. The drunken patrons are happily watching the fight. Listen, girls, cut the crap or this is going to get serious. Draw your service weapon, or shout, shut off the music and turn up the lights. Oh my god.
Gonna go full
The strippers
badass
continue
on this.
fighting, oblivious to the police presence. Ask the bartender for a bucket of cold water and throw it on the combatants. Watch strippers go at it and don't interfere. Or step onto the stage and try to separate the girls.
Who have I sent again? Purdy.
Oh my god. Bucket.
Bucket.
311A complete.
Purdy! At least she didn't get hurt. But I feel like she still did the water thing. They just ran away soaking wet. That would have been hilarious to watch.
It's kind of gross.
No.
It's almost the end of the day.
You can actually end the day, I think, soon.
311A
Oh no, after this
complete.
one. Fucking hell!
So I told you, those two would have been better.
She team failed us again. Well, Austin is definitely getting fired today. What's the matter, Clanch? You upset with me? Sit on the table. If he mucks up the game, I'm sorry.
So I need to
Say
how
hello
do
to
I
him.
fire
Hello.
him though? So I can only order him to work tomorrow.
Okay, maybe you got to end the day fully. I really don't know. Don't touch the microphone. Stop sniffing the microphone. Do you want to go? You can go. Day 5. I think we're actually going to hold it there for today. Because I think that's probably been about 20 minutes. I don't know how long that's been actually. Should we check? Yeah, well, it's been 25. So thanks for watching, and we will see you next time!